Hello students, welcome to chemistry online classes. In the last class, we have completed with the types of plastics, properties of plastics, etc. In today's class, we will continue with the properties and the uses of plastics, and finally, if plastics are good for the ecosystem. These things we are going to discuss in today's session. And before that, let me ask you a question. June 5th, we all celebrated the Environmental Day, right? Yes. Why we are celebrating Environmental Day? We need to protect our environment. It's our right to protect our environment. Disposal of waste is a major problem is facing nowadays. As we know that we all celebrated World Environmental Day, we have selected some biodegradable components and we prepared so many useful items and all. Why I have mentioned this thing here? Because is plastics a biodegradable? What is meant by biodegradable? The biodegradable waste are the waste which can be decomposed by the microorganisms. If it decomposes means it will be good for our earth. If it not decomposed means it will be remains as such and it causes so many problems. Okay, so if you are throwing plastic simply, means the waste content, the waste which is there in our earth will be increases day by day. Okay, and if you burn plastic, it will not be good for your health. It creates a lot of atmospheric pollution, such kind of problems. If you throw it in soil means it causes soil pollution, right? Yes. And if it throws simply means animals and all, if it consume it means what happens? It will directly go into their body and it will be choking their digestive system, pulmonary system, and the animals can cause death also. Okay, students, let's study in detail regarding the uses of plastics and how the plastics adversely affect the environment.
Now let's see the more uses of plastics. Plastics are used in the healthcare industry. So in order to make syringe and all. Example, you can see doctors' gloves, packing tablets and all. And a number of medical instruments like syringes and all. And many cookware used in microwave ovens for cooking food are also made of plastics. Teflon is a special plastic is used for non-stick coating cookwares. You might be seeing that Teflon. And you can see the fireman, their uniforms. Okay, this coating with a melamine plastic. Even though they are synthetic fibers, it's a type of plastic which will not catch fire. It is a flame resistant type of plastics. Okay. So let's see some examples. The plastics which are used in healthcare industries like syringes. Okay, these instruments and a glucose bottle, okay, that coverings and all. This is the non-stick Teflon cookware, and this is the cloth which is mainly used by firemen. It is a type of plastic itself. Now let's study plastics and the environment. So children, as I mentioned to you earlier, disposal of plastic is a major problem. So plastic is non-biodegradable, that is a material which is not easily decomposed by natural processes. Such kind of material is called a non-biodegradable material. So plastic is a non-biodegradable. And the material which gets decomposed through a natural process, such kind of material is called biodegradable. Okay, I hope you understand the difference. Here we have a list of waste, peels of vegetables and fruits left over. So it will take time 1 to 2 weeks to decompose, and it is biodegradable. And paper, it takes 10 to 30 days, it is also biodegradable. Now it's cotton cloth, it takes 2 to 5 months to decompose. So it is biodegradable. Wood will take 10 to 15 years, it is biodegradable. Woolen clothes will take about a year, it is also biodegradable. Tin, aluminium and other metal cans will take 100 to 500 years. It is non-biodegradable. Look at plastic bags. It will take several years. We can't say how many years it will take. So it is a non-biodegradable. So the metal remaining and the plastics more dangerous. Plastics are not environmental friendly. I hope you understand. So it will take several years to decompose. It will be remains as such. When synthetic material is burned, it releases of poisonous fumes causing environmental pollution. So how do we decompose this waste? Where we will dispose this waste? If it is taken by the animals and all, it will be adversely affect to their choking system. So they will die soon, very soon. Okay, if it goes to the water also, the aquatic organism, it also adversely affect. That also will die soon. So how to dispose this plastic material and plastic waste since it is non-biodegradable? What can be done? So avoid using plastics as far as possible. This is the only thing we can do. And the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste should be collected separately and disposed of separately. Use this type of jute bag or paper bag. Okay, and collect the waste separately like this. Biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste in a separate can. It is better to recycle plastic waste. And last, I hope you remember the 5R principle. What is that? Reduce, reuse, recycle, recover and refuse. Remember students this 5R principle because it is our duty to protect our environment. Okay, so environment should be clean and neat, so that remember the 5R principle and try to make use of that. Okay, first you try to reduce the usage and reuse it, recycle it, recover it completely, and finally try to not use if it is possible. Okay.